Hello again. Ooh, camera's not that great. Alright, so I'm gonna do another video, because why not? And, this video was inspired by, my friend. She did it, and I was like, that sounds like a really fun idea. So, shout out to Shayster93. I love you. Alright, so my questions are gonna be a little more different than hers. I just kind of switched some of them up and, did my own, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so this is the Disney tag, and I grew up in, like, a Disney-loving home. Like, that's just all I've known is Disney, and that's what I grew up with. And, both my parents worked there. My mom doesn't, but my dad still does. And they also used to work at Disney World, too. So, yeah. I'm just a Disney child. That's what I've grown up with. So, here we go, alright? Favorite Disney movie? See, that's so hard because, like, I love them all. But, okay, if I had to pick a favorite, like, princess movie, I would say Tangled. But, like, just a regular kind of movie. That's hard. Shoot. Because there's so many good ones. Like, I don't know why I bother asking myself this question because I'm just gonna say all of them, you know? You know what? I'm just gonna stick with Tangled because literally I could go through the list and be like, oh, that's a favorite, that's a favorite, that's a favorite. You know, like, I just love too many. That's my problem. I love them all. Walt Disney World or Disneyland? Okay, this is a huge thing for me. I've been to both parks. I live near Disneyland, so I go there a lot more. Obviously, I go there a lot. As for, like, park-wise, I don't know. See, that's where I get. That's hard. Disney World's a lot bigger. The last time I was there was in 2011, so I got to do a lot more than I did past 2 times when I was little, and I didn't really get to do that much. Honestly though, because I gotta stick with the original, Disneyland was the first Disney park ever, so I'm gonna go with Disneyland. But I do love Disney World, like, a lot. So, yeah. Favorite Disney character? It's gotta be Winnie the Pooh. Ever since I can remember, literally, I had, like, Pooh-themed room. I had, like, Winnie the Pooh, like, clothes and books and everything. Like, that was my life when I was little. So, and I just kind of grew up still, like, he's my favorite. You can't not love Pooh. I mean, come on. So, yeah. Winnie the Pooh for sure. The first Disney movie you remember seeing in theaters? I'm gonna go with A Bug's Life. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the first movie I saw in theaters. I think. Yes. I want to say it is. I could be wrong. My mom probably knows. Because I don't really remember that much when I was little. But I would say A Bug's Life is probably the first one I ever saw in theaters. I think. That's just my guess. What type of Disney item do I collect the most? I collect a lot of pins. When I go to the park, I always want to get a pin. Like, that's my thing. But also I collect Disney maps. Like, you don't even want to know how big and thick my stack of Disney maps are. Like, those two I think are the main thing that I collect. My mom just collects a lot too. You should see all the stuff we have, like, from posters to collectibles over the years. Like, it's just our thing. But for me personally, it'd have to be the pins and the maps. Favorite Disney song? That would be, When You Wish Upon a Star. That's my favorite. And it kind of always has been. Like, I don't know, it just has so much meaning in it. And it's like, and the instrumental is so pretty. It just gives me so many Disney feels. Like, I don't know. That's my favorite. Favorite Disney attraction. I'm gonna do each park because you can't just pick one. In Disneyland, dude, I'm stumped. Like, I love so many. You know what? I think I'm honestly so hard. Like, I used to know it, but now, like, I don't know. I guess I would say in Disneyland it'd be Space Mountain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Space Mountain. But I ride everything at Disneyland, so I like a lot of rides. As for California Adventure, probably California Screamin', but the Radiator Springs Racers is a very close second. Okay, I've grown to just love that ride. Like, it's my favorite. Well, second favorite. In Disney World, yes, I'm actually gonna do this because I've been to Disney World. In the Animal Kingdom, definitely Expedition Everest. That ride is so much fun. Like, we went on it twice when we were there, like, 2 times in a row, pretty much. We went on it, then we got fast passes, and then did it again. I was like, yes. So, it's a lot of fun. If you go to Disney World, you definitely have to go on that ride. It goes backwards. It's so much fun. In the studios, probably Rock and Roller Coaster. I didn't expect it to like that much. I didn't expect to like it that much. I can't talk. In Magic Kingdom, duh. I don't know. Because we didn't stay there that long. Because my family were like, oh, it's just like Disneyland. We need to spend all day here. Stupid. As far as I can remember, their Space Mountain's really stupid over there. No offense. Ours is way better. Over there, I guess I would say Haunted Mansion. Honestly, because they have another room that we don't. And, like, when I got in, I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's so cool. Yeah, I guess I would say Haunted Mansion. I just didn't do that much over there, and it sucks. And lastly, Epcot, duh. I'm probably gonna say Test Track. Of course, now it's different. I haven't been on the new one, obviously. I was there before it got changed. Personally, I like the old one. I've seen the new one on YouTube, but I don't know. Test Track, definitely. I lost my favorite Pixar movie. Hands down, it's Toy Story. Like, I played that movie every day of my life when I was little. No joke. Every day. And I can recite pretty much every line. And I watch it now and I just crack up because I know everything. And the humor is more adult. Some of it's like adult humor. And I didn't get it until like I was older. And I was like, dude, that's funny. Like, this movie, like, is my life. Like, Toy Story is just, it's the best, honestly. Favorite princess. It's gotta be Belle. And I feel like I relate to her the most out of all the princesses because, number one, I'm a bookworm, and I tend to, like, keep to myself, and, it's kind of, because she's kind of the outsider in the town, and I feel like I'm that way, too, just because I'm me, and, I'm a bookworm, and my mom always says that, like, you know, I tend to see the best in people when other people don't, and that's kind of how she was, because she saw the best in him when everyone else thought he was just a beast. But she saw the good in him. And I feel like that's me. So I think I relate to her the most too. So yeah. Favorite prince? Yeah, it's a close, that's a tough one. Eric is a close second, I will say, because I really do love Eric. But number one's gotta be Flynn Rider. Or Eugene. Whatever you want to call him. He's just, I don't know, his sarcasm and everything is like, I love him. I got a Flynn Rider doll for Christmas like 2 years ago, I think. Something like that. I don't remember what Christmas it was, honestly. But yeah, that made my life, pretty much. Next is favorite snack to get at the parks. This is so freaking easy. It's churros. Come on. The churros are the best things ever. Honestly. My favorite time to go to Disneyland is Christmas time. And at night, you just get like hot chocolate and a churro and you're set. You could sit and just see all the lights and the decorations. It's just so perfect. I want to go Christmas time. It's coming up so soon. First it's Halloween time, but then it's Christmas time. And that's when you get hot chocolate and churros. Best combination ever. Favorite parade or show? To be honest, me and my family never were one to watch parades. Like, we watched a few when we were little, but I don't remember. And whenever I go, I never take the time to sit down and wait for the parade and just watch it. Like, I'd rather be going on rides that are less crowded because everyone's watching the parade. That's me. I guess I'll say the Christmas one because that's the one I only really remember seeing just because we weren't huge parade watchers. So I guess I'll say the Christmas one. And like show? See, that's hard. Like if you're talking about like live people, like a show, because if it's like a show, like a screen, then it's got to be Captain EO. But if you're talking about like live people doing it, I really, really grown to love Mickey and the Magical Map. I've seen it twice now, and it's yes, it's amazing. I love it. Favorite villain is Captain Hook. I think I just like him because he's not so much like so beyond evil like a lot of them are. He has that like sarcasm and he's just funny. Like, I don't know, I guess that's why I like him so much. And yeah, I would say Captain Hook for sure. Favorite live action? That's hard, man. Because I really like Narnia. I really like National Treasure. There's so many good live action ones. But I guess I will say the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Those are my favorite. And if I had to pick one in particular from all of them, it'd be the first one. For sure. I love those movies so much. Favorite Christmas movie from, Disney. If I'm going with cartoon, I'm going to say Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Because that was another thing I watched all the time when I was little. All the time. And it's not only my favorite Disney Christmas movie, but it's also my favorite Christmas movie. Movie? Jeez Louise. Of all time. It's The Santa Claus. Yes. I recite lines to that movie all year round. My mom gets so fed up because every time we watch it, I'm just sitting there repeating every line. It's my favorite movie. I don't know. I just love it so much. The first one. I like the other ones too, but the first one's the best, okay? Yeah, that's just how it is. Favorite soundtrack by far is Tarzan. Because the instrumentals and just everything is fantastic. I think another reason why I like it so much is because that movie came out around when I was little, and I was pretty much obsessed with it. So, definitely gonna say Tarzan. And Phil Collins is a genius. The only other Disney movie he did was Brother Bear, and that was a great soundtrack too. But yeah, I would say Tarzan. But then again, I'm also going to make notable mentions that almost every Pixar movie has an incredible soundtrack. Me and my mom were listening to them, and I was like, dude, these are amazing. Like, the instrumentals are just, I love it so much. I also really love the main titles. Like, I don't know why, those are like my favorite. Like, the openings to movies, like, those I literally have, like, every main title on my iPod, and I listen to those. Like, I just love it. Favorite restaurant at the park? If I'm saying, like, sit down, I guess it would be the Blue Bayou. I used to go there every year for my birthday. So, I haven't been there in quite a few years now, but for sit down, that's literally the only one I've been to, sitting down-wise. Favorite, like, if you want to do, like the fast service, I don't know. I do like Pizza Port. I do like Hungry Bear, and I like Tomorrowland Terrace. And I also like the, I never know the name of it. I just call it the Pinocchio Cafe. It's, like, in Fantasyland, whatever. Those are the places I eat the most. So, yeah. Oh, and Taste Pilots in California Adventure. So good. I'm hungry now. Disneyland food is amazing, okay? What's the saddest moment for you in a Disney film? There's a lot of sad moments, but I was just watching The Lion King last night with my mom, or actually 2 nights ago, and I would definitely say that when Mufasa dies, like, it's so heartbreaking, like, but there's a lot of sad moments. Like, Up is extremely sad in the beginning, so is Frozen, and there's just more, like, Bambi, hello, and Dumbo's sad, like, but I would say when Mufasa dies. That's a really touching moment. Best Disney kiss. I guess I'm gonna go with Rapunzel and Eugene. Yeah. I think that's the best one. Because it was more realistic, I don't know. The other ones are just, like, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that would be me. Like, he just freaking saved my life, and I just saved his. I'm gonna kiss him. Like, that's my favorite, probably, Disney kiss ever. If you could live in any world from a Disney movie, where would it be? I feel like it'd either be Neverland or, Narnia. I would love to live in Narnia. That would be so freaking awesome. Favorite hero? See, it's like, that's hard because you don't really know, like, who's technically considered a hero. I guess I'd say Hercules. Yeah. I guess I'd say Hercules. Favorite heroine, however, would probably be Mulan. What am I saying? Oh my gosh. I need to wake up. Good grief. Mulan. I don't know what the heck I said before. Yeah. Definitely those two, I think. They're pretty cool. They kick a lot of butt. Favorite Disney sidekick. Oh, that's so hard because there's so many. That is such a tough question, honestly. Like, I can't think about that right now. I don't know. I guess I'd say, I mean, there's Flounder, there's so many. I can't do this. I don't know. There's too many sidekicks. Like, yeah. I guess I would say Tinkerbell. I guess. Yeah, I think I'd say Tinkerbell was my favorite character for a long time. And she technically is a sidekick. So I guess I'm going to stick with Tinkerbell because I can't think of, like, all of the Disney sidekicks right now. Like, that's not happening. Favorite couple? It's gotta be Rapunzel and Eugene again. Yeah. Also, Ariel and Eric are second. Yes. Definitely. Favorite sequel? You know, I think one of the only ones that didn't really bother me, like, because some of the sequels are kind of eh. Like, I was just kind of like, it's okay. I would probably say The Little Mermaid 2. I really do like that one. I don't know. I grew up watching that one too, so that's kind of always stuck with me as my favorite sequel. So yeah, I'll go with that one. That's it. That was all the real main questions I could think of answering. So, yeah, this was fun. I like Disney's my life, so I could talk about Disney all the time. So, honestly, if you want me to talk more about Disney, I will be happy to, because what I just said now is not even close to the things I appreciate and love, and, you know, I could talk about it all day. So, yeah. This was fun. I like this. So, if you have any other ideas on tag videos, or if you want to see any other Disney-related talk, I will be more than happy to do that. So, yeah. Tell me what you thought. You can answer the questions if you want to, too. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.